Well, I shot a video, a tour of the second floor where the 24-hour formats were located, and people brought up to me, what about the first floor studios? So here on the last day of operations here in the first floor studios, I figured I would do a quick tour as you come out of the lobby. First, we have the, some of the Radio Disney production studios, and these are in various stages of being torn down as well. Alright, so there's Disney Production E, Disney Production D next door. Here we are. Again, they are literally right in the middle of tearing all this down. Okay, but again, great views out into the lobby. Come on around. Now this suite over here to the right, this is where Bob Kingsley's American Country Countdown was originally done. Was done out of this studio, and in fact, go ahead and bring the lights up here. Now, it was configured differently at that time. The furniture and equipment was changed after Bob left, and it was changed over to be a Radio Disney production room. This is the same console that's in Control A, the studio that I work out of. But at that time, if I remember correctly, I believe that this was the production studio, and I think there was a window here, and Bob was in the studio next door. Yeah, great memory, all right, because that's right, there's the window between the studios. So Bob would set up in the studio over there to do his voice tracking, and this was the production room before it was turned into a Radio Disney studio. This next suite originally, Tom Joyner first started syndicating with ABC at the old Coit building, and then when we moved over here, Tom Joyner's morning show took over the B suite, control, talk, and newsroom. And it's been through a couple of changes through the years. This studio I'm talking because there's another show on the air in there, so I'll be in there in just a second. So this was Tom Joyner's room. It also was the Doug Banks room until we went to mornings when we moved across the hall. And then it was changed and built out. This is the studio that the Michael Baisden show is in. And so, getting a tour, guys. 1D. In here, actually, it's a studio that actually still has equipment in it. Right. And so this was the setup that was done for Michael Baisden, and Juan, all he did was he just hid in the corner. So when it went from Baisden to be the D.L. Hughley show, he just reappeared like out of the corner. Nowhere. So again, this room is the only one in the building that does not use PRNE console. What are you using, Juan?
It's a Wheatstone.
Wheatstone console.
Yep.
All right. This console had a digital, UI on it, but it is an analog console underneath the digital interface. So
it was one of the first that Wheatstone came out with, and they came out with it like 9 years ago. It was one of the first deals that you can modify all the faders on it, which is pretty cool.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
That is sweet. So, yeah, it's my guy Juan. By the way, Juan, I was just checking out your new studio. I'm over there right now on it. And then obviously through the glass over there, that's where the talent is. So that's DL, was Tom. Leslie, the goddess of engineering.
Yes, it is.
Leslie's been working 18-hour days. She's pretty much beat to death. This was the newsroom, and this is where Sybil stayed during the Tom Joyner era.
Yeah.
And as you can see, Sybil has changed a lot through the years. The male growth hormones
That's how
have
it
worked great
goes,
for her.
man. When you're working so hard, sometimes you just never know how things are gonna turn out.
So you guys use it on the DL show as a production.
Yes, we do. We
Word
do.
now.
We do. And it's sad, but it's time to finally get up out of here, man. It's time to finally make that move and do our thing. So we'll see you at the new building, the new spot.
There you go. Thanks, my friend.
No doubt, man.
Yeah, this room here is pretty cool. Tom actually bought the furniture to go into it because this is the green room. This is where the guests would sit and wait to go on either our show, the Doug Banks show, in the suite, in A suite, or Tom's show over here in the B suite. We'll just stick our head in here real quick. And again, this is the talent side. Okay. Network countdown clocks, so you know where you are when you're coming in and out of options, mandatories, and what have you like that. Alright. And also, I forgot to show you where Tom, of course, when Tom syndicated, United Airlines actually pulled the seats out of the flight that Tom flew back and forth for 8 years between Dallas and Chicago. And for those that don't know, Tom did mornings in Dallas, flew to Chicago, did the afternoon show in Chicago at WGCI, and then flew back to Dallas to go to sleep. And he did that for 8 years, flying back and forth every day. When he signed his deal with ABC, he didn't have to fly back and forth anymore. He could be syndicated by us. Well, American Airlines actually gave Tom the seats. They sent the maintenance crew out. They pulled the seats out of the aircraft, gave them to Tom, and Tom had them here in the studio for all the years that he was here. Kind of cool. Yes, Tom, what he did was he purchased a lifetime unlimited travel set of tickets from American Airlines. So to this day, he can fly anywhere in the world, anytime he wants, for free. Don't know what he paid for them. All right, well, so here we are. This is Control A. This was originally built only as a backup in case Control B went down for any reason. There had to be a backup studio. So this one was built originally only to serve as a backup. But it is an identical copy to the room that we were just in. It's just flip-flopped. And this room is still running the original PRNE equipment. Today was the last day that this studio will have a show coming out of it. So in 20 minutes, this room goes dark for the very last time. All the equipment, furniture, everything's still in great shape. We used to have a 60-inch flat screen TV that was mounted there. That's already been pulled, but pretty much most of the other equipment is still here. Vox Pro there. We're in the same setup. That's our newsroom, and then that's the control room. Okay. So let me run over here real quick, and we'll just check out these last two rooms. In the newsroom. Oh. The fire escape plan. When the show gets too hot. Hey man, doing a tour. Vinos, my backup, God bless him. I love that man more than life itself.
That's a net.
Well, hi. Visiting the show, our last show out of the Montfort building.
Are you recording this for posterity?
Yes, I am. Because I did a tour of the second floor, the 24-hour studio floor, but didn't get one down here. And so people were wanting to see what our floor looked like. So I figure in 1,000 years, people will go, wow, so that's what a patch bay looks like. So,
Now, if they can still access your iPhone, in 2,000 years.
Oh no, this will be on Facebook, and you know Facebook will still be around in 2,000 years. We use Wide Orbit, which is a great system for us. Dead stable. Can't say enough good things about it. And Wide Orbit is actually here in the building with us. They sent representatives. They're going to pull it for us and reinstall it in the new studio. So that's why I'm here, to make sure everything goes right, because I'm just OCD like that. Instant Replay, Vox Pro. Kids, those are called CD players.
That's a CD.
Yeah, exactly. Dump, and then mic processors. So there we go. That concludes our tour of the quite historic first floor, from Michael Baisden to Tom Joyner to D.L. Hughley to Doug Banks, Red Eye Radio, Bob Kingsley's American Country Countdown, and the Disney production suites.
And the world famous V-Man.
And the world famous V-Man.